I mean, we had, what, 3/4 of an inch Saturday. We had just shy of an inch that came down yesterday. The models show us getting 3/4 to an inch of rain all total from what's going to start in the coming hours through the night tonight. This will be the final act of what started around 1 o'clock in the Rose City on Saturday. Here's the big low offshore. It's going to be a wind maker. More on that in a second. You can see the moisture flow still streaming up into us. The leading edge of this next batch of rain is just now starting to work up into Salem. It's raining in Newport. It's all coming to the north. So Portland will be getting into the rain, it looks like, no later than at some point in the 7 o'clock hour. Our headlines are mostly around the wind threat. High wind warning at the coast today through tonight. South winds 30 to 40, gusts as high as 70. Valley wind advisory starts at noon when winds will be noticeable at that time. But the main wind threat is going to come after 4 o'clock and really this evening. South to east winds 15 to 30, eventually just going all south as the gorge shuts off. Could be some gusts 45 to 50 miles per hour. Let's start with the wind movie. This is right about noon today. South winds, this shows peak gusts. Newport 46, Lincoln City 43. Noticeable winds, but no concerns with gusting to 20-25, which is kind of what we've been seeing up the valley. At this point, it's still an east wind shooting out of the gorge. Could be some gusts 30 to 40 miles per hour. And then we get into the evening, and here comes the main event. We've got south winds. This is what, 9 o'clock, 9:30, gusting to 50 in Astoria. South winds gusting to 54 in Newport. Look at this. Model does not show this that often in terms of how widespread, but look at all the 40 plus. South winds gusting Corvallis 40, Salem 44, Hillsborough 43, Portland 43, Kelso 38. This is a model showing high confidence that we will have wind issues coming in this evening. Could be highest gust speeds up to about 50 even here in the valley. That will continue all the way into about the midnight hour. Here's 11:30. We still got 51 in Newport and gusts to 40 plus, and then we get into tomorrow morning and still breezy, but the main wind threat disappears. So absolutely start planning. What happens if the power goes out tonight? Do I have the flashlights ready? Is there something in my yard I need to, secure or bring in tonight? That type of thing. And it's hazardous to be out driving in the rain and the wind. So I wouldn't want to be out driving, mid-evening on tonight myself. So think about your plans. Here's a look at how much rain is coming yet to fall. This shows another inch plus in Lincoln City, 1.62 in Tillamook. Generally, at least another half of an inch to over an inch expected in the valley. And again, that would be what we have yet to come into tomorrow morning. And then it all ends. Here's the rain movie. This is the spiraling rain bands of the big low offshore. This is why the winds are worse starting at 4 and then mainly this evening. Here's 4 o'clock. See how the low's nearing us? And then it nears us, pushes right along the Washington coast. That's the big wind threat that we just saw on the other map. Again, Salem, you're now starting to get some rain into the area. 47 degrees is your temperature. Raining in Newport and 46. Portland's still dry. Kelso's still dry. We cooled off last night thanks to breaks in the cloud cover and basically no rain. But this will be another day that generally warms up into the 50s across much of the state. We do show Baker City, LeGrand, and Burns holding in the 40s. KGW weather impact alert for everything, if you will, into tomorrow morning. And then tomorrow morning is when this storm finally comes to an end. We'll dry out in the afternoon, and then we still expect sun in 60s Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. That is your forecast for now.
Thank you, Rod.